2 post-0s girls. Create your own retirement home in the countryside. What kind of experience does the hospital have? I was frustrated with my city job a year ago. I went back to the countryside with my college friend Lindsay. I rented this broken yard for 180 yuan. What about me and Lindsay? I especially like watching Liziki's videos, so I especially want to be in the countryside. Own a small garden of your own, for the idyllic life of dreams. So we planned. Hands-on in the countryside. Create a small pastoral garden of your own and shoot 3 short videos. Start a self-media business. Due to limited budget, we can only rent this dilapidated house. Although the house is very run-down, but the scenery outside the window is really beautiful. This is when I first came. An entry video shot. A path leads to our yard. The road is lined with mango trees. There are also 2 oversized longan trees. The entrance door is a triangular plum. There are also coffee trees in it. Go inside. It's our house and yard. It's surrounded by mango trees. The house plus more than an acre of mango fields around the house. It all adds up to only 180 yuan a month. So we immediately signed a 10-year contract and started our transformation. An old house like this, it hasn't been lived in for many years, so the first step is to use pesticides, fully disinfect and sterilize the house. Then you can clean the house. We made this decision with the support of our family, so on the first day of cleaning, the whole family came to help. Looks much more comfortable after cleaning. The wall skin of the house falls off when touched, so you need to shovel off all the wall skin. Repaint the wall. Reiko, it took the 2 of us 3 days to finish the shovel. It feels even more broken after shoveling. The original windows were a bit small. I want to make it bigger. My dad is helping us in the village. A construction team was formed. Come and help us renovate the old house. In order to save budget, please master, and the cheapest gorilla master in the village. So every step needs to be done by staring at the master. After dismantling the windows, I came to dismantle the roof on the roof has broken down a lot. We went to the village where the old houses were demolished. Bought some old wood. Let the master replace it. During the renovation period, it is also necessary to provide meals to the master. This is how I cooked for the masters for 3 months. Cooking skills are also practiced at this time, haha. The roof was repaired and the ceiling began to be suspended non-stop. Because this is the first time I have done an old house renovation. At that time, I only wanted to put the top hanging ash will be not considered comprehensively. Just make fake food. We used a drywall ceiling. So much so that now every night, there are rats partying on the ceiling. The concrete wall is also carried out at the same time as the ceiling. We have no experience and it is not easy to get started. I can only fight the masters. Very strong. I'm not working on cement during this time, just to Safiye. Every day is fulfilling. The house has changed a lot by this time. It doesn't look like a dangerous house anymore, haha. Go ahead and remodel the kitchen. The kitchen is the most shabby of all the rooms. There's a big crack in the wall. So the transformation is the most difficult. My father, who has been working with me for more than 20 years, finally decided to weld steel frames on both sides of the wall. Connect and fix with iron sheet in the middle. Play a role in fixing the wall and will not collapse in the future. Plan determination. My dad led the construction team to build. I really feel happy at the moment. Start by deciding to renovate the house. The family is very supportive. This really gave me a lot of confidence. I asked the master to open one for me in the kitchen. Huge windows. One didn't notice and the wall collapsed. That's why. Be sure to keep an eye on why they work. They also became the village. The reason for the cheapest master. Grinding cement is their specialty. Don't stare. Let's make the road in front of our house a little wider. It is convenient for subsequent materials to come in. After digging, the master has also completed the cement wall. Now it's finally a rough house. The most expensive master we hired during the renovation. And the carpenter showed up. I asked the master to make windows for me in all the rooms. We also learned to use an angle grinder during sanding this period. The windows. This is also the first tool I learned to use. I didn't expect it to become my regular habit in the future. I really like the windows made by the carpenter. Then I asked the carpenter. They made me a loft in the room. Materials for attics and windows, also from dismantling. Old wood bought by people in old houses. The main thing is a search and transformation. Attic done. Our customized glass door has also been installed on the door. The original pig liver colored iron is going to be removed. After the glass door is installed, I'm looking forward to what it will look like after the transformation. I forgot to shoot the wires and circuits before grinding the cement. Now we can only reslot the buried wire. After buying the line, you can prepare to brush putty. Master's brush putty. We clean up the yard for food. Division of labor and cooperation. The coffee in the yard is also ripe. Then take it off at one time. After picking it up, keep it and drink it after the house is remodeled. Inverse brush finished. Our house has become another ocean. Renovate the old house for more than 2 months. Going to the toilet has always been a problem, so we're sitting next to the kitchen. A new bathroom was built. At the same time, dry and wet separation was also done. At that time, many netizens posted this tile. They all say to the public toilet, haha. The toilet is the squat toilet I like. During this period, we also taught ourselves ceiling for the bathroom. After finishing, the hole is like this. Tile. The master also built a stove for our kitchen, by the way. Tiled. The feeling of the kitchen is immediate. Then polish all the walls. All painted with latex paint. Jiamuliang has a lot of latex paint on it. I can't get it off. I simply bought a wood grain sticker and put it on. After posting, it really looks like a whole piece of wood. The paint on the stairs can only be sanded off. Me now. The tool is already very skilled to use. During the time when he was beaten by the master, really learned a lot. The next transformation is to use superpowers. Ask a professional master to install a door for our room. And the wooden floor of the room. You finish the floor, you finish the hardcover part of the house. And we kind of ran out of budget. We will not invite the master for the next soft decoration part. Ready to do it yourself. Let's set up the attic first. During the renovation period, I have always rented a house in the village. It's not very convenient to run back and forth. It's done, it's what I want. Now I finally have a place to live again. The bathroom has no door. It's not convenient to live. The pig liver colored big iron door that was removed from the house before. It can be remodeled and used. During the renovation, I have been cooking outside. Kitchen remodeling is also imminent. First sew the floor with beauty sealant. Then install the cabinet door. It feels too white overall. Change the color of the stove with a sticker. Install sinks and curtains. The vibe is there all of a sudden. And then it's non-stop. Add something to the kitchen. After the kitchen is remodeled, we will then remodel the yard. Come after the yard renovation. Furnish the room. when you are usually free. We will also do some old things remodeling and some crafts to fill the house. Go here. It's been a year since we rented the house. Let's take a look. What is the house like now?